We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
You are the wicked wizard, 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 wizard.
Waiting for the wizard, 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 wizard.
Just another wizard. I was born with a bottle in my mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6. 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. 6 o'clock on a Christmas morning. 6, 6, 6. The number of the beast. 6, 6, 6. The one for you and me.
Where would we be in the middle of the night without the smoky confines of the Metal Motel 6? Like a beacon, a very loud beacon of hope in a barren wasteland of late-night musical entertainment. Let's shine the spotlight, shall we, on 6 very well-deserved metal gems tonight, representing the 6 metal decades, of course. It's what we do here at the Metal Motel 6, 1970s through the 2020s. And yes, it's true. We have been called the gold standard of post-midnight metal radio, among other things. Not so flattering, but nevertheless, I am the Heavy Metal Wizard, of course, and this is the Gotcha Metal channel. And yes, we play metal, and we're live in SoCal, of course. And, you know, if I owned a real radio station, you know, I mean like a real, you know, professional radio station, you know, like one that has a big old antenna on top of a mountain somewhere, the first band that I would put into heavy rotation would be Venom, for sure. I mean, anything off the first 4 albums, right? Can you imagine that? It would be so freaking fantastic, and well-deserved, too. You know, songs like this, Don't Burn the Witch. It's right here, Metal Motel 6. You know, when you scan the history of Queens of the Stone Age, there's only two constants. Josh Homme, of course, and the fact that he always employs top-flight drummers. I mean, no Bush League stuff in Queens of the Stone Age, you know? The current drummer, of course, John Theodore, he's an absolute beast. And but they've also employed, at one time or another, Dave Grohl, you know, Gene Troutman, Joey Castillo, Josh Freese. But the guy you heard right there, of course, oh, baby. That dude's the cat's meow. It's Alfredo Hernandez, who basically formed Queens of the Stone Age with Josh Homme back in 1997. And Josh and Alfredo got together with a guy by the name of John McBain to write that song. And, of course, John McBain, formerly of Monster Magnet and the Wellwater Conspiracy, and they named the track after John, Regular John. Well, for the very first Queens of the Stone Age album, so we can get back to our doors here. Here we go. That was our 90s cut, as that track came out back in 1998. Venom was our 80s cut, of course, off Black Metal from 1982, and The Damned kicking us off tonight from one of the greatest punk albums of all time, released back in October of 1979, Machine Gun Etiquette. That was the title track, of course, and I've always wondered why they buried the guitar in the mix on that, but it cranks nonetheless. Actually, you know, Lemmy plays on that album too, and so do the guys from The Clash as well. Just a little tidbit of information here at the Metal Motel 6, where the desert meets the beach. I am the Heavy Metal Wizard, and we're live in SoCal, of course, as we rock another edition of the Metal Motel 6 on the loneliest night of the week, Tuesday night. I want to thank everyone for checking in tonight and joining me a little bit early. We usually kick it off at midnight, but I was just too excited tonight. All right, for our 2000s cut, we're going to go with something that's a little bit left of center. We haven't delved into the, you know, very dangerous world of the Yakuza in quite some time. And although I've got some pretty amazing stories, death-defying stories about the infamous Japanese mafia. But right now I'm referring to the incredible band from Chicago known as Yakuza. The peanut gallery is making me crack up again. Anyway, we played something from the most recent album from Yakuza a while back, but let's go way back to the Way of the Dead CD, which goes back to 2002. And it's the band's second album. If you're not familiar with Yakuza, well, let me tell you, they're not for the faint of heart, believe me. They combine thrash metal and hardcore punk and jazz and stoner metal and all that stuff into one big pot for a very original feel. Love me some Yakuza. And we're going to get the track that leads off their second album called Vergasso. It starts out, well, I'll let you hear it. Let's listen to it together here on the Metal Motel 6. Chicago, Illinois on the Metal Motel 6 tonight. It's Yakuza with their track called Vergasso. I don't even know what it means. I just know it kicks ass. I am the Heavy Metal Wizard, and this is the Metal Motel 6. And what we do is we shine the spotlight, as said before, on 6 killer metal tracks to represent the 6 metal decades, as we did The Damned and Venom, Queens of the Stone Age, and Yakuza. And we are live in SoCal. You know, one of the only 2 states is California, by the way, that's stupid enough to ban menthol cigarettes. And, you know, this has caused a big problem for your friendly Heavy Metal Wizard, because now I can't get, you know, my choice smokes at any 7-Eleven or any gas station. I've got to go to, you know, the high-end the high-end tobacco shops, and they cost a fortune. It sucks. Because I've been smoking menthol cigarettes, I don't know, maybe a decade or so now. And yeah, am I addicted to it? Hell yeah. It's just a fact. But I don't know, I mean, why did they ban menthol cigarettes in the first place? It's just dumb. I mean, did somebody lose a bet? Can someone explain to me the logic behind that, please? I don't know. Sorry to go off on a tangent. Let's continue with the tunes, okay? You know, my dad was a big fan of the 70s crime TV stuff, you know, Kojak, Columbo, Starsky and Hutch, and especially the show called Hawaii Five-0. I'm sure you guys and gals have heard of that, right? I mean, I was very young. I couldn't follow any of that stuff at that time, but I remember it for sure. And I remember one of the antagonists on Hawaii Five-0 being a brilliant, you know, Asian crime lord assassin guy named Wo Fat. And he was played by, for over a decade on Hawaii Five-0 by an actor from New Jersey, mind you, named Kai D. Now, why am I telling you all this? Does it have anything to do with what we're doing tonight? Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, it does. Because this band we're going to play now for our 2010s track, and no, they don't come from Hawaii, and they don't come from New Jersey either. They come from Dallas, Texas. And this band, I've been meaning to play them for quite some time. They're a great metal band, kind of a bluesy, slightly stoner-esque metal band. And they are called Wo Fat. They named themselves after the character on Hawaii Five-0. And Wo Fat, they've been around for about, 2 decades now. Band's got 7 albums. And they are just one of those great, you know, weed-smoking, whiskey-drenched blues metal bands. Kind of shit that I grew up on. Even though they're, you know, from the 2000s, you know. And I want to get to a track from Wo Fat's 3rd album called The Night of the Chupacabra. And this track, it just seriously rips. I fucking love it. Excuse my language, I'm getting too excited. It's called The Bayou Juju. Let's listen to it together, as always, on the Metal Motel 6. see, I put the Whoa Fat album cover on the wrong floor here in the Metal Motel 6 as we plastered it on the 2020s wall. But, make no mistake about it. That album came out back in 2010. That's my mistake. And, I just got too excited. I mean, that's some serious sick jamming going on there from Whoa Fats. Boys out of Dallas, Texas, talking about the Bayou Juju. I love that shit. Fantastic. Our 2000s cut was Yakuza. The 90s was Queens of the Stone Age. Venom represented the 80s tonight. And The Damned kicked it all off with Machine Gun Etiquette from 1979. Rocking and rolling tonight here on the loneliest night of the week, Tuesday night, which is the normal evening and, Wednesday early morning, the normal early morning for the Metal Motel 6. Sometimes we just by process of chance, do it on other nights, but most of the time, 70% approximately, we do it on Tuesday nights. We save the Great Wall of Metal for the weekends. You'll see some of those pop up. And, I want to thank everybody, really, for hanging out this late on a school night. And even though it's the middle of the summer, or the beginning of the summer, nonetheless, I do want to thank everybody. And no matter, whatever outlet you may be streaming this live on right now, or whatever outlet you might be listening after the fact, I know those who are YouTube subscribers can have the absolute pleasure of listening to this pretty much anytime they want, right? Yeah. And it's like a wish come true, right? But I am the Heavy Metal Wizard. And like I said, this is the Gotcha Metal channel, just so you know. And I want to send out some special thanks to those who checked in. Timothy Narducci and Mikos Marauder. And, of course, Cosmic Charlene. And John, the Doctor of Doom. I got a special surprise for you. And Xerxes with a Z. With an X. Sorry. Amy Berry. Axel. What's up? Axel Grew. And I got to thank Aliana and Johnny Lasseter, former baseball star. And got to thank Zach. Thanks for checking in, my brother. And I got to thank the dudes with the initials. Travis P. and Paulie W. and Randy G. And thank you guys for hanging out tonight and checking in. I really do mean it from the bottom of my heart. You make my night. I really mean it. It's that is heartfelt, as you can see. So we're going to end up tonight with our 2020s track. Of course, I will have to place it in the 20-teens room. It's like musical chairs, but so what, right? It's the tunes that count. And here's a brandy new one to end up tonight. As a matter of fact, we're going to do a special bonus cut after this, but I'm excited to play this. I just heard this track yesterday. It's a brand new single from the band Sleep. Yes, one of my all-time favorites. And I know Dr. Doom as well out there, big-time Sleep fan. So they released a single, and it's called Have Spacesuit Will Travel. We're going to check it out together. We're going to come back and do a bonus track after this. But let's check out the new Sleep tonight here on the Metal Motel 6. Have Spacesuit Will Travel.
To be on the far
So what y'all think of that? Brand new from Sleep. It's released as a single. Have Spacesuit Will Travel. And the interesting thing is that this has caused quite a stir, as far as I can see, on social media, is that there's no Matt Pike in the band. I don't know when this happened, but Matt Pike no longer in Sleep. It's Al Cisneros, of course, who was a founder of Sleep, along with Matt Pike. You know, he's playing bass as always. You can hear his tone right there. And he's singing, of course, and a brand new guitar player by the name of Bubba. What is this? Bubba Dupree. And, of course, Dale Crover is taking over on the drums. My good buddy Dale from the Melvins. I mean, doesn't get any better than that, right? So, but Bubba Dupree was in the band Void back in the 80s and 90s and something like that. I don't know how he got to join Sleep or when that happened, but I'm going to do some investigating. But nonetheless, digging it. Brand new Sleep is good. Here on the Metal Motel 6, where the desert meets the beach. I'm the Heavy Metal Wizard, and it's time to say good night, or good morning to some of you. Thanks for checking in again. And we're going to do a special bonus cut tonight, because I'm in the Sleep kind of mood. Let's go back to the EP that Sleep released between their first album, Sleep Volume 1, and Sleep's Holy Mountain. They put out a 3-song EP, which featured a Black Sabbath cover, and I think it's a Fox Live thing. I think it was recorded in the studio, and they added some, crowd noise and whatnot, but it's cool nonetheless, and it's Sleep doing Lord of This World from back in 1991, going way back. Let's end up tonight with some classic Bandage doing another classic Bandage. Do it up. Good night, everybody.